6:54 this morning. Do you ever carry heavy items in your passenger seat? Are they heavy enough to set off that seatbelt sensor?
Yeah, a new product promises to stop that sensor, but is that a good idea and could it be abused? Only on 41 Action News, I took it to Kansas Highway Patrol to find out.
What would you guess this is?
Key to a Tesla?
Is it a bottle opener?
Nope. It's a piece of metal that mimics your seatbelt buckle.
Isn't that bad though? Because the car wants you to have your seatbelt on?
Right. All to avoid this.
It's made for when you're carrying heavy things in your passenger seat. Say like, I don't know, a full box of printer paper.
Oh, my purse always sets it off.
I have a 40-pound dog a lot. But I put a seatbelt on him, actually.
You do put a seatbelt on it.
But it's not hard to see how someone might abuse it and use this instead of the real thing.
On this, it says do not use.
That's the warning listed on the product, which we found on Amazon, 2 for $7. Trooper Candace Brashears with Kansas Highway Patrol says even using it for the reason it's marketed is a bad idea.
And if there's something in your passenger seat and it's setting off your seatbelt indicators, go ahead and just buckle that stuff in, because that stuff can go flying too and can become a projectile in your car that could potentially hurt you or other loved ones in the car.
Trooper Candace says they also see other ways people try to avoid wearing a seatbelt, like clicking in but then sitting on the belt. In 2017, of the 359 people killed in Kansas crashes, more than half of them were not wearing a seatbelt. Of the more than 15,000 people only injured that year, almost 90% were wearing one. This week, Kansas and Missouri kicked off their annual Click It or Ticket campaigns, where state troopers will be looking extra close to see that you're buckled up.
It's something that you get pretty good at and good at spotting. So we can see you not wearing your seatbelts out there.
So trying to avoid them or really isn't worth it.
Bad idea. Has its purposes, but
We can live with the beep.
We can live with the beep, she says. Kansas state law, by the way, still requires you to wear a seatbelt no matter where you're sitting in the car. If you're stopped without one, it's a $30 fine. We contacted the makers of the product, but did not get a response, by the way. Lots of different versions of it we found on Amazon for several different price points, too. And it absolutely works. Plugged it in and the sensor goes off immediately.
There's a reason that beep is there.
That's right.